Good morning, CG. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Lainey.
And we have your CGTV broadcast for Friday, December 2nd.
As many students know, the cafe has been closed since the beginning of the school year. Xavier Park has the inside scoop about its future.
For the past few years, the cafe has been a major part of students' lives, whether it be grabbing a quick snack or a morning coffee. But this year, it has been closed.
It's been kind of hard because sometimes during passing periods I want to go grab a snack and I can't. It's really hard. And plus there's not enough time during passing periods.
Many students may be wondering why the cafe has been unavailable this year. The simple answer is lack of staff.
So the cafe at this point isn't open, largely due to staffing issues. In the entire country, we're running into issues where we're not able to have enough employees for a lot of different businesses. You'll notice hours have changed, days open have changed. So that's ultimately what's going on.
Despite it being closed at the moment, there is confirmation of it reopening in the spring.
Well, they've hired some people since then, so we're looking to open up by the second semester.
Along with the reopening of the cafe, there may even be some opportunities within it for students.
Honestly, my boss mentioned about opening up to the business department and maybe having students help operate the coffee shop when we're short-staffed, but that's still just in the talks. We're not set in stone yet.
Though, as of now, the cafe remains closed.
Thanks, Xavier.
This year, junior Mary Wang founded the Women in STEM Club. The club focuses on promoting diversity in the STEM field and community outreach projects. Minachi Johnson brings you the story.
Every month, the Women in STEM Club meet to discuss new ideas and build bonds with one another for unique activities.
So I found this club because I went to this science summer camp, and it happens to be all girls, and we were all very passionate about science and science field. So we were like, oh my god, we're women in STEM. So I came back and then I decided to found a club with together, Women in STEM Club, because I know people from my biomed class who are also very passionate about STEM field and stuff like this. We are planning to make a bigger impact on the community. So we have this thing called the Project of the Year, where we reach out to our community and get the community to be more involved. So our Project of the Year is Project Lead the Way classes to middle schooler. So we are planning to have this PLTW night where we invite middle schooler over to high school to give them a little a speech and then some little fun experiment to get them interested in joining STEM classes.
During their meetings, they also include everyone in unique activities that create bonds and new perspectives.
We do a lot of fun activities, and the group is a really nice group, very helpful and really friendly to all each other. It's really just fun to be together. Today we did a food tasting challenge, which was really fun. I did not do very well, but it was about how people can tell how spicy things are, how sweet and salty they are.
Women in STEM members come from a diverse group of different backgrounds and a goal of finding new ways to reach out to underrepresented groups in the STEM fields.
So I think what makes this club unique is that it is we do a lot of fun, smart experiments in STEM field that can spark people's interest in STEM in different ways. And then I think it is also very unique because it is the first club that involves people's STEM interests and then put it in a bigger concept.
You can find more information about Women in STEM by contacting Mrs. Gerhardt in room 202.
Thanks, Minachi.
Using his background in orchestra, junior Dylan Emberton has put together a group of students who are practicing to cover a song by AJR at the Winter Band Concert. Nolan Canfield takes a look at their progress.
Over the past few months, Dylan Emberton has put together sheet music and learned how to conduct in order to put on a performance of a song from his favorite band.
Well, over the summer, I went to see my favorite band, AJR, in concert, and we got to meet them in person. It was very cool, but the second coolest thing is they gave me a full concert score of one of their pieces. And so what I did is over the summer, I spent probably upwards of 30 hours of my time copying it into a program by hand so that I could print parts for people to play.
Emberton took the scores to band director Kevin Schessler, who allowed Emberton to assemble an ensemble that will perform under his direction.
I will be conducting them, and it's going to be an absolutely crazy experience. But I've had to spend a lot of time with my dad, who was a drum major as a Center Grove alumni, with learning how to keep time and the hand motions and all of the things that come with learning to conduct.
Emberton has used his newly learned skills to put together a unique group that consists of both orchestra members and band members.
It's kind of a neat opportunity to do something with the orchestra, because typically when we do stuff with band, it's like very, oh, we're only working with winds, oh, we're working with winds and percussion, but like working with the orchestra almost adds like another layer, like kind of more depth and like a better experience. The nice thing about having like band with orchestra is like you can kind of see what they're doing while you're doing it, so it kind of like, I don't know, it shows you like tempo, and it's just kind of like a fun opportunity because it's not something we normally do in band.
Emberton's father has been an important mentor while he has learned how to lead others.
Probably most of all, when I was in high school band, in marching band, I was field commander for a couple of years, so I had some experience conducting music and conducting a group of people. So since he was going to be, conducting the group, which is something that he didn't have a lot of experience, I just gave him a few tips on some things that I had done or I had been taught when I was in high school and was field commander for the marching band at Center Grove. No, just real proud of him. Done a great job, and certainly, hey, we're looking forward to the performance, but certainly very proud of what he's done and the rest of the kids that have worked on this as well.
Seeing the fruits of his labor pay off has been very surreal for Emberton.
I never thought I would hear this music performed anywhere outside of something I was watching from them, and to be able to bring their music to Center Grove and to be able to hear Center Grove students play that music is absolutely something that is irreplaceable. It's an amazing feeling.
If you too would like to hear the music, Emberton's performance will be at the band winter concert on Thursday, December 8th at 7 p.m.
Thanks, Nolan.
On Friday night, the boys basketball team takes on Bloomington North, a sectional opponent in their newly aligned state tournament. Ben Baranko brings you the preview.
The boys basketball team takes on Bloomington North tonight in a game that could have sectional importance.
So obviously with the sectional realignment from last year, Bloomington North is a very solid team, and this will be a preview for us to kind of see how we stack up against a potential sectional team, and I feel like the two of us will be favorites in sectional, so it could be a sectional championship. We'll see.
Know what the team has and how they play the style of basketball that they play. And, in the sectionals, if we match up against them, we know what their tendencies are, what the plays they run, if they're going to press us or not, or how they guard us. And then, so it's just more preparation for those sectional games.
The team feels they're equipped to handle the challenges that 8th-ranked Bloomington North will bring.
Have a good student section. They always bring a good crowd, so that will be one factor. But, if we just play our game and be locked in, and I think we should be fine. I do have a really good player. His name's JQ, and we just need to stop him. He's a good shooter, and we just need to stop him with the drive and make sure we box out on him because he's a good athlete, and just contain him. And then they have a bunch of good role players and shooters that we just need to also contain.
The offense has been at work in the team's 3 wins since starting the season, and that will be a key in tonight's game.
We just got to stay together. We're a really tight team, so just keeping teamwork and togetherness together while we're playing.
Come support your Trojans tonight at Bloomington North.
Thanks, Ben.
That's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.